From marital home to a tent in the woods, my people. This is the story of a Jamaican, my people. This is actually part one of a story of a Jamaican who once was married, probably still married, also had a son, my people. I believe that son is a teenager right now. Yes. So she went from a marital home, living with her husband and with her now teenage son, to living in a tent in the woods, my people, in a park, probably a national park in the United States of America. She go by the name Brown Eye 87 over there on TikTok. You see many of us probably seeing this story. I want to stay tuned and I go hear from her from a series of videos. You know, probably see this story and say, mighty God of Daniel, she go a foreign and she gone in a tent, but Yardba see it a little different. But people, let us get an introduction, right? Of Brown Eyes Righteous Other People. Let us play this video for about a minute and then we'll get into the material. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. Please like the stream, people. Yes, here we go.
You see the urge you have to be in somebody's good book, kill it before it kill you. Do not strive to be in anybody's good book. I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna have people out there, they're gonna want you respect them. They want you to respect them. They want as them say jump, you just say. You don't even ask oh I you just jump. But they don't give you back the respect. They want you to kiss them. They want you to bend over backward for them. But they don't want to bend over backward for you. Yeah. The urge there, what you have to be in a people good book, forget about it. Forget about it. The urge that you have to feel like say you have come save the world and do everything for people. Forget about it.
Cannot save the world. And I'm sure she probably helped a lot of people in her lifetime, people. Yes. But when she was in need, nobody was there. Yes, to actually help her. My people, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Jamaican in America went from living in her marital home with her son and husband to living in a tent in a RV community. The people. The question is, did she hit rock bottom? If you say yes, you're looking at this the wrong way. What I see is strength, resilience, and someone that didn't make life stresses matter around the people. Instead of crashing out and ending up in a madhouse, she held her composure and pivoted to a solution, my people. She didn't just found a solution. She is documenting her journey. Yes, this is the ultimate step, my people, documenting the journey. She might not know it yet, but I see abundance coming her way. She's authentic, she's real, and someone that millions of Jamaicans, home and abroad, can relate to. The people, stay tuned. Her story and daily journey through life will continue to inspire us all in many, many ways, the people. Now, we're going to take a look at our journey thus far, the people. A Jamaican living in a tent in America, land we love. Me see it clear. If she's able to just continue to push on, I see abundance coming her way. She don't see it yet. And she's probably tuning in to this live stream. I say to you, Brown Eye 87, continue to push on. And I see abundance coming your way. Don't make nobody take no liberty of you. Don't make nobody say you come a foreign and you turn croft. Because a lot of people who live in the United States of America, they put on a show when they're struggling with people. Yes, the other day I did a video on a lady who working 11 years in America and can't even take a vacation, my people. If she take any time off from work, guess what happened? She not get paid. So our house is in jeopardy. There's a lot of Jamaicans living in the United States of America that is currently walking on the street side, eating out a garbage pan. And many people say, why them not just go back home? It is not that easy. No. Because even though they are homeless and probably eating out a garbage pan or going to a restaurant to get the leftovers, guess what they're looking at? If them get sick, them can go into a hospital and they can get the care. Mhm. And even though they are down and out, they're still getting a monthly stipend from the government, my people. Something, unemployment, social security, if they meet that disability threshold in America, my people. Yes? Stay tuned. Let us get into the video, my people. I go by the name Yard Boss. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. This is part one, my people, because we're going to continue. There's so much more in this story here. Yes? So much more. So much more. Yes, the people. Please like the stream. And if this is your first time seeing me on the screen, my people, please subscribe to the channel. All right, let us fast forward and get to her telling her story on how she ended up in the tent. Here we go.
Someone asked me what if I question about the tent life, living in the woods, living in the tent. Maybe go on a full update and explain certain things to you so you can understand and see how it's done and how you can do it. And explain some things to you because it not hard. It not hard. It might seem a little bit scary if you're not an outdoor person, but because me's an outdoor person, me's a person where know how to satisfy and learn to satisfy me. Me tell you something in life. That's the key. The key to survival is to be able to satisfy with what you have and what you can afford. Not put in a hat where you cannot reach it.
Let me tell you something. This lady right here, so, she's ahead of the curve. Mhm. She's an astute human being ahead of the curve. You see, when yard boss look at people and say who is smarter than who is more brilliant than who, yard boss don't look upon the man with him 110 degrees him go to college for. No, I look at the person who can solve problems on the fly, figure it out. She was in a bind, but people, and instead of going homeless on the street, she was still, I believe she's still working. Yes. But she could not afford to pay the high rent in a whatever area she's in. So she think outside of the box and solve the problem. The husband probably pick up him foot and gone with her pitney. Mm-hmm. Her husband is an American. Mm-hmm. I don't know the relationship between she and the husband. But Yard Boss is going to assume, based on studying this thing right here, sir, that the husband pick up himself and gone with the pitney. Mm-hmm. Because in her situation, she needed two hands to clap. And one of the hand them gone left her the people. So what did she do? She searched for a solution. She bought a tent. The tent have a blow mattress in it, my people. Mm-hmm. And she did not just go on the side of the street with her tent. She found a safe community, which is a RV community, my people. And I'm sure she's probably paying something a month time for rent. Yes, because nowhere is free unless it's upon the roadside. Mhm. So she's paying something every month for rent, the people. She's contented where she is right now. And me I tell her that we can't go into the details, right? She's probably watching this right now. Her future is bright. It's bright. It's bright. Because Jamaicans are going to relate to her. I want to see her. If you see her on TikTok, or if you even see her over here on YouTube with her own YouTube channel in the future, support her. She's one of us, my people. Mhm. She's showing us the struggles of the United States of America. Not all is glitter in gold, my people. Not all is glitter in gold. And some people, in America live like this. This is their lifestyle. We're talking about white people. Mhm. They travel from state to state and them living at them car or them living at them van. So this is normal for a lot of people who live a nomadic lifestyle. That is basically what she's doing. I like this. I like this. I'm sorry if you don't want in that situation, yeah, right? But I think this lady is onto something. Mm-hmm. And she can generate so much more money. Mm-hmm. If she start generating a lot of money, I don't think she gonna want to live in a blasted house no more. I don't think she gonna want to live in a house no more. And people are actually offering her a place to stay. Yes, people are offering a place to stay, right? But the conditions of the places that she's actually looking at, would I rather stay in the bush? Would I rather stay in the bush? Let us continue with Brown Eyes right here in her tent, the people in the United States of America.
That is the key to survival. If you have to eat piece of bread and drink water and go your bed, as long as you contented with that and you know if you satisfy, you'll be all right. As long as you're not vicious, ready, we call it, you're good. See somebody out there so with where them work hard for and bad mind them for it, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Living in a tent may be scary for some, but if you know how to survive mentally, you will be able to survive physically.
That is the key. Mental fortitude, my people. Me tell you. Me tell you, say if a earthquake ever hit Jamaica land we love, especially in a Kingston. You see the people them in a St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, them learn the survival skills already. Yes, them have the experience from Hurricane Melissa. Them the people that in a Kingston, them are gonna nyam off each other head down there. If a 7.0 or a 9.0 earthquake ever lick down a Kingston, this a woman right here so should have survived. Because she's already practicing. Hmm? Me? Me not see myself a living in no more major city. New York City, gone, left New York City long time. Me not see myself. Miami, no. Fort Lauderdale, no. Me no want them nowhere close to where population center is. Yes, me myself, me want a piece of land somewhere, acres of land. When me not have no neighbor around me, very few neighbors around me, my people. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Many people would look on this and say, she gone a foreign and she gone turn croft. Me no see it that way there. No, me no see it that way there, my people.
People ask me some various questions about the tent life, living in a tent. And some people ask me if I money may I try to save. No, no, nothing to do with money. Because one don't understand. And if you live in America, you have to have the 2, 3 jobs in order you can pay your bills comfortably. So if you're not making enough money right now, rather than you out on the roadside, get one tent and live in it. You at least you're there in somewhere safe or somewhat.
Yeah, like what is the point of working 2 and 3 jobs to pay rent? Hmm? When there's a solution right there, so will make way more sense with people. Hmm? A lot of people are catch up with family members and they are working. And the whole of them blasted paycheck is going to pay the family members' mortgage. Here is a solution for you. Bathroom is in the community that she live in. Here she can go use the bathroom. She can go bathe. And all of them, they think there, the people. You can start with a tent. And then from a tent, you can build up to a little mobile, little trailer or something if you have a car where you can transport it from one place to another, the people. She's in a tent right now, but she want to get something a little bit better for like the winter time that is coming up. Yes? And she's saving towards it. And I don't know our story. Maybe somebody will see her. Yes? and donate one of them trailer there for her, my people. She don't need to have a car. Yeah, she can go rent a UR whenever she want, move it from one location to another. So the car, I don't think a car, she not necessarily in a car for come burden her down right now. For when car broke down and pay insurance and this and that. Mm-mm. She just needs something a little bit more stable for the winter time that is to come. But people, so here's the solution. If you live with your family members or with anybody, mhm, and you work 3 jobs, and you know so eventually then the 3 jobs they are gonna kill you, start looking for communities. Yes, where you can go pitch your tent and you can go live. You're gonna pay something. Mhm. Make sure so you're able to get to work to and from work. Yes, wherever that is. All right, let us continue with the story, people.
Safe. Yeah, somebody asked me to about animals. You have stuff where you can sprinkle around the tent to prevent the animals from coming here. Some of them smell like camphor ball. And somebody they carry a couple pack of camphor ball. Well, come give me and I kind of sprinkle them around. But I have one next something when me use to get rid of certain animals that don't like certain scents. So yeah. And somebody else asked me again, say, one of the biggest challenge where me have with living in a tent, sometimes it get hot inside. Because me see I need fan. That's why I have to do it open up right now. I have to do it right there so open up with see if me have that window here closed because me don't want nobody from the side they look in.
All right, let me just give her a secret because this is some real good content here that she's creating. Yes, that you can capitalize upon. If you don't really understand YouTube yet, just start a channel. Start a channel. Post some videos. Ask the people them to subscribe. Mhm. Learn how to do thumbnails. And just go live whenever you're making videos like these. Mhm. Just turn on your live. Make sure you're streaming horizontally, not vertically. Just listen to what me I say to you. Do not stream vertically. Do not make views fool you. Okay? Because when you stream vertically, YouTube don't pay you no money. For anybody who is out there running a channel and you're streaming vertically on a live stream, yes, eventually you're going to get discouraged and you're going to quit because YouTube don't pay you no money for no blasted vertical stream. Do not make views fool you. It's better you build your audience one coca like how yard boss a build. Mhm. Horizontal, not vertical. Stream horizontal. Talk to your people there. Relate to your people there. I'm talking directly to this lady right here. So. And also she can stream over there on TikTok. Instead of producing videos, stream on TikTok, right? And people will come through your live stream and people will give you. But the best spot, to actually capitalize from the content that you're creating is through YouTube. I see a big opportunity for you because a lot, not just Jamaicans are going to tune in, a lot of people over the world watch this content. hmm There's a lady over here on YouTube. She said something another Jamaican living in Belize. She's streaming the wrong way though. She's streaming horizontally, right? No, vertically. She's streaming vertically. Yeah, but she just go live every single day from morning to night. hmm This is an opportunity. Don't look at it, yes, as a failure in the United States of America. I don't see her as a failure, the people. Because Yard Boss is bringing it to you. hmm Yeah, Yard Boss is bringing it to you. Let us continue to listen to her story, my people. This is part one of the Jamaican lady in the United States of America living in a tent. I'm so proud of her, you know. But proud of her. She could have been depressed, but at least she's telling her story. That is the key. Tell your story.
But apart from that, me have to keep the window them open up and me have fun. So when winter come, I go show off, you keep in your warm, cause when winter come, you have to have ways to keep in your warm. The biggest challenge keeping in your warm when it cold and when it hot, but at least you can open up the door and turn on your fan. When it cold now, you have to layer up. Like sometimes you have to get more than one tarp up on the top of your tent, more than multiple tarps and put up on the top of your tent.
I am not sure if this is the. I think this is the first season she's in her tent because I was going through her TikTok, right? So she's studying, right, and probably talking to the people in our community, and she's preparing for the winter time. hmm I'm not sure if she's in Florida, right? But she's in one of those states where they have RV parks. It's all over the United States of America, right? And the people in the community is probably like preparing her, telling her what she need to do, and she's probably watching YouTube videos. Yes. So there's so much things she can do. How to survive in a national park as a single lady in a tent. That is content right there. Preparing my tent for the winter. Jamaican in America preparing my tent for the winter. Come on, no, man. What heap of people are going to tune in for them the videos? What heap of Jamaicans are going to tune in to them videos? What heap of Jamaicans would have got join her in that park there? Mm-hmm. Yes, my people, what heap of Jamaicans would have got join her? Because what heap of we are foreigners suffer. I work in 2 and 3 job them for go afford the human rent. Mm-hmm. Human rent expensive. I was in Brooklyn the other day. I'm showing you some of the Brooklyn apartment them. Yes, in a Flatbush. I'm sure when you go inside some of them chaka chaka under $2,500 and $3,000. We are pay for 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom apartment in a New York City. Imagine if you can go somewhere else and you're working one job and you're making a decent amount of money. And let's say you pay this RV park like $150 a month. Yes? If you have a little vehicle, yeah, you pay your $150 a month to the RV park. And you have your tent. And then you can upgrade your tent to something a little bit more stable. You're nice, foreign. I save your money. You save your money. And let me tell you something, if you end up in a situation like this, and you can save the money and buy a piece of land in Jamaica. Save your money and buy a piece of land in Jamaica. So we have the same thing in Jamaica. We just find it out, in a Portland. We have this. Yo, me tell you, say, yard boss, there is a book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. When people see failure, yard boss see opportunity. That is what we see. There's a community like this, similar in Portland, where the people them can actually come in and they pay must about $2,500 a night. Yes? And they're able to bring their own tent or they can rent a tent down there, the people. And then there's a river close by. Them even have a bathroom. I think they might try a thing still, but they need to improve on the bathroom facility. Yes? Because in the river, everybody can go do everything. You can go bathe in the river, right? Wash your clothes in the river. But they need to have a bathroom, yes, for people to do other things in the bathroom. Multiple bathrooms need to be on the property. Same like we have in this Jamaican in the community that she live in the woods, my people. Let us continue to hear her story.
And sometimes you have to pour them inside and put up the warm blanket them around, make in here more warmer, and then you use your little heater, your portable heater. I always make sure say when you're sleep in your socks and your headgear. And when them put something there, when you
Right.
put a mosquito, should be have the door open now. But yeah, just them look for something there, but let me tell you something. And then somebody else asked me, say, if life's so hard, when I come back a yard, I want to understand the life hard everywhere. I know you're so alone, it's so white, so everywhere. I mean, I compare no country with no country. Life can be hard no matter where you are. But you have to keep a mindset, say, a 7 time rise, 7 time fall. Because today you're down, you know what I mean? Say you go down tomorrow.
You know, so me no look upon it as be life being hard for her. Me no look upon it that way there, no. Because you see, if she can go through that for a solid 2, 3 months, and even when she start making a lot of money, she probably said, to hell, would go pay and landlord rent, you know. Me would have said that. Me would have said, me nah go back and go pay no landlord no rent. Me already learn how to deal with the bush life. So what me gonna do now, me gonna save every single dollar when me have and buy a piece of land in Jamaica. That is what you need to do. When money start run again, because money is gonna start to run again, save it up and buy a piece of land in Jamaica, land we love, wherever you can find it. Preferably in the country part where you can get a little bit more space. Portland, certain parts of St. Ann, yes, St. Mary's also. Jamaica is getting safer and safer. Yes, farmland. Look for them, the people place there, because farming community is normally peaceful. Nobody not murder nobody in a farming community. Yes, save your money. And me I talk to all of the Jamaicans, them will live a foreign. Stop go a party and spend your money upon all of these liquors and all of these neighbor and expensive blasted clothes. Because foreign is not promised to you. Start look for Jamaica, my people. Buy a piece of land. Because you see, when you're ready for buy land down at Jamaica, dog can mess up, you know. Just go on one of them there website there. There is a lady who just buy what, maybe about 50 acres of land in a Hanover. I may say, the people them in the comment section and they must say, she rich man, how much money for land at Hanover? Yes, when me go search for land at Hanover. Hanover land expensive like Kingston land. Very, very expensive. Where you can find reasonable land. You can find reasonable land in a St. Mary, right? Manchester, certain parts of St. Anne, right? In a St. Thomas, right? Portland, you'll be able to find some reasonable land if you go deep down in the bushes, right? Blue Mountain, certain parts of Blue Mountain, you can find good land. St. Elizabeth price now is reasonably. You see, when the hurricane did hit, the land was very cheap. But the people them are find out a new city is going to be building in Black River. So the price of land in St. Elizabeth is gone through the roof. We just talked to one of my brethren, and my brethren say one of him friend them have a 5-bedroom or a 6-bedroom house in Jamaica. It was valued about $6 or $10 million before the hurricane. You know how much money the house value now? The house value 40 million blasted Jamaican dollars, from 10 to 40. And it close to Black River. So imagine when the city build that the $40 million house there at Jamaica can jump out to as much as 100 million. Because a millionaires are coming to Jamaica, come buy them the property there in a St. Elizabeth, in a Black River. So anybody where they are Jamaica, where they are foreign, cut to the cost, start saving the money, and look for Jamaica. Don't go buy no build no house for no squatter land. That is a very, very bad investment. Don't leave America and go to Jamaica and make nobody convince you. Say, yes, come build right here, so. A government land, but government don't own it yet. Do not follow none of them. We come tell you, say, no, government don't own no land unless them build on it. A foolishness, them I tell you no. Foolishness, them I tell you. Do not go spend no 30 and $40 million pan no capture land and build no house pan capture land. You go and lose the investment regardless of where the capture land is. Even if you're there somewhere where you believe that the government is not going to come for that the land, do not build it, because you never know. Save your money and buy your land. The people.
So why you gonna give up so easy? Why you gonna give up when you don't know what tomorrow brings? You don't know if tomorrow is a day when things are gonna turn around for you. Every day I wake up with this, I wake up with this thinking. Day I wake up with this thinking in my head, say tomorrow is gonna be a better day than the day before. And even if tomorrow come and it's similar to the day before, me still remain optimistic and say, well, I still have more days coming and it's gonna be better than the day before. You have to remain optimistic. Because at the end of the day, remember, if you don't already have life hard and you allow yourself to start, remember, it's physically hard for you already, and you start to think about it to the point where it becomes mentally hard too. What you think
Yeah.
will happen? That's too much stress on your body and your brain.
The mental survival. That is the biggest obstacle to overcome. hmm Like many of my friends look at me and say, yeah, boss, oh, you do it by yourself. Mental fortitude. Yes. Me no make nothing bother me. Mm-hmm. Me no make me just keep on powering through. Yes, my people, you have to have your head on your body in order to survive this a race you call life, my people. Mm-hmm. Many times me wake up and I say, why human beings have to work so blasted hard to put a roof over them head, my people, and to eat 3 square meals a day time? Why we have to work so hard? Why we have to get up and slave ourselves night in, night out, morning in, morning out? Why? Why? Life so difficult. Mhm. And many people can't manage it. This lady right here, so she lived with her husband, and a child. And she went from a marital home to sleeping in a tent in a forest, the people. At least she not up on the road and she not eat out a garbage pan. Our mind is clear, our mind is free. Husband, go about your blasted business. I am still surviving. I'm strong and getting stronger day by day. Yes, I want to encourage her in this live stream. Because I'm sure on social media, people are take liberty and they must say, broke foreigner, you gonna foreign. You get married to man. Man kick you out or whatever happened to the relationship and now you end up in a tent. But those naysayers, you're gonna prove them so wrong. Continue to push on. Don't pay them no mind. Don't pay them no attention. Because what you're doing, a lot of white people, a lot of Americans make millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on social media doing what you're doing. What you're doing right now, documenting it, is content. Start creating content where you can be compensated for your time and your videos. Yes. You can do it on TikTok, but you can also do it on YouTube. This is where you need to come over here on YouTube.
I'm gonna try always to remain optimistic and say today might be a day that is bad, but that doesn't mean that tomorrow gonna be bad.
Yes.
Tomorrow gonna be a better day.
Mhm.
So for somebody out there we might not have it, might have challenges, don't give up. Sit down and think and brainstorm and think how am I gonna get around the situation that I am in? Because people think say, you think say me feel no way, me not feel no way. People cuss me and class me over there for and live in a tent. Hey, you want to see something of them send come tell me in my inbox.
You see what I talk about? Short-sightedness. Not understanding life, the people. Life is not always the straight path. Mhm. Does she have a roof over her head? Yes, she have a roof over her head. Is she stress-free? It's more stress-free than a lot of us in our big jobs. A lot of people in them big jobs say them a nurse this and them a doctor this, and guess what happened? At the end of the day, when them get paid, And them looking at them bank account after them get pay bank account depend E0. Because them have to pay for the big old mansion where them have. Them have to pay for the Range Rover where them a drive. If anybody call them from Jamaica and say them want the money, them have to send it. Because them want look like say them have money in a foreign. A foreign me them got it. Here you go. And them broke like church mouse. You know them big job. A foreign, me people. Stress the hell out. Me I tell you no from personal experience. I had one of those in my family. Anybody we call, them get it and neglecting themselves, my people, to please other people. That is not a wonderful life to live. It is not. A stress-free life is the way to go. That is why I admire the Rasta them up in a Bobo Hill. The Rasta princess them up in a Bobo Hill. Them no make nothing bother them. No Babylon system not capture them. Them grow them own food up there, some people. Them live off of the land, my people. Yes. Back to nature. This is what this lady right just so is doing. Back to simple life. And trust me, this is building character in a this lady. Yeah. Character it a bit. And as she said, if you are a Jamaican and you're watching this live stream, please like the stream, by the way, my people. And if this is the first time seeing me on the screen, I go by the name Yard Boss. Please subscribe to the channel. If you are a Jamaican and you're living in the United States of America, even if you're living in Jamaica or anywhere, you can learn from her. If you're down on your luck, or if you work 2 and 3 jobs, and you want to relax yourself, you want to break free of mental slavery, find a park, get a nice little tent, pay a little $150 a month time. Go pitch your tent down there and live a stress-free life. You can go from working 2 jobs, 3 jobs to working 1 job. You have all of your basic needs there. No family member now come evict you. No landlord now come tell you say your rent due and you not have enough money to pay the blasted rent. You must can afford $150 or $100 a month time. Easy as 1, 2, 3. 1 day's work cover that. Anybody you call you for no money, tell them you don't have it. It's better you teach somebody how to fish than to continue to encourage dependency on you. Because you don't have it. A whole heap of time people call me and complain to me, you know. Say, Yard Boss, me send this, me send that, and they are so ungrateful, Yard Boss. Sometimes them not even tell me thank you. When me there, me I wake up in the snow and the cold. Them don't know how life hard a foreign. They are so ungrateful, Yard Boss. And let me tell you something. A lot of them, the people there, when you pick up on the money, on the hard-earned money, when you no have and send, God give. Them same one. If you ever go to Jamaica for 10 days, them same one. Go to Jamaica with the 2 blasted empty hand them. Now bring nothing and now bring no money gone away. And see if them the people that will send money to a month time consistently, years upon top of years, are going to give you a blasted cup of water or a cup of mile of a drink. Do that. And see. You know what them are going to say to you? How would I broke foreigner, you go? I broke foreign. What you do a foreign? I waste time of foreign. Yes. Me I tell you because a reality me I tell you people. Reality me I tell you no. This a one boy you now just you see him what you would call it now. Let me use apartment. Because some people tell me send them, they even send them rent money. My rent due. This a one boy yeah. Always have a shelter over my head. My rent due. Somebody call me, say them want a food, them this, them dip on them last. I mean supposed to take up my rent and send go give somebody because me live a foreign. Foreign and Jamaica the same blasted thing. How many people at Jamaica is making way more money than a lot of people there. In a Jamaica, them bridge light, them no pay a water bill. Yes, them a lot of people don't pay no rent, especially if them live in a family home. Them no pay no rent. Stress free. But when you're there foreign, you rent at $3,000 and $4,000. Is it that this lady we used to send all of your money go to Jamaica to give people? I don't know. But she mentioned it earlier in the video. She mentioned something about she helping people. And when she down and out, nobody is looking at her to help her. And a lot of us in the yard boss community is in that boat. If yard boss broke and hungry today, who can I call on? We have some people who me can call upon still, you know, but me don't really like big people money. Yard boss is never gonna ever be broke and hungry. Because I am resourceful. Once my limbs them a work and me have a functioning brain, I am resourceful. Me never ever can be broke and hungry. And can't produce income to meet my daily needs. Me not see that happening once me have life in my body. That is how confident I am. Yes? And me I do this many years. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you have Lana Jamaica, this is a business opportunity for you. If you have land at Jamaica and people are out there homeless in a St. Elizabeth, in a Westmoreland, still a live under Chapal. See, a business idea right so. Put some tent upon the land and start charge people rent. It will be much better if your land is actually close to a river. That would be much better. But you have to have water source and all of them things that you can research it and see how you can build an eco, maybe not tourism, but an eco shelter environment. And talk to the government too. Because the government may be interested in your land and your facility in the time of natural disaster. I think we think about the business idea right on the spot, you know, as we are talking in this live stream, you know. We are build the business for you right on the spot. If you have Lana Jamaica, what was the problem in Hurricane Melissa? The government, me never say them was smart, you know, right? But them never that think. No shelter in the Jamaica. So that is a solution that you can come up with. If you have land at Jamaica, start developing the land. Ecotourism, that is another way to go to the people. Let us continue with this young lady. Right, so?
My name was say people love to see you suffer. People love to hear that you are not doing well. Instead of them cheer you on. But you see, for me now, the most encouragement I've ever had is when it's in my hardest times in my life. That's how me get my encouragement. When me hit rock bottom, that's when I realize that I have to try 10 times harder. because now I'm at rock bottom and it's going to be even harder for me to get up. So for me, it doesn't even matter what nobody wants to say about me. Yeah, you realize it. I'm not, I tell people all the time, it's not a hot girl. I'm not a hot girl. I'm a simple person that knows how to satisfy and know how to give God thanks in every and any situation. Sammy, always remember.
That is key. Satisfy. Simplicity. Me? Me can have millions of dollars in my bank account. I'm the simplest man. Mm-hmm. Me go party all the time. Maybe me tell the story already. People in a VIP, Louis this, Gucci, and them broke like dog. She had bosses there in a simple shirt, simple shoes. No Moet in my hand, no Belvedere in my hand. Just a simpleton in a VVIP. Me nah ball out and I laugh, but in my mind, me I laugh and me I say, watch you, watch ya, watch ya. Some of my friends back then were just like that. You used to go a party. Me have my money, cause me always I work from me young. Me always I produce from me a young boy. Always have my little job. Me have my money in my pocket. Me go a dance. Me no want drink no more and no champagne. You go in a dance. Them a chump up. Yard boss. Put a money towards the bottle now. Put a money towards this now. Again, me simple. When I my black t-shirt. You don't always see me in a black t-shirt. Me have one heap of them. Me have about 3 dozen black t-shirt. In a my nice jeans. A simple time. And guess what? From me at 21, me are the only one out of the friend group I drive. I mean, I talk about driving a little rinky-tinky car. Yes, me are the only one in the friend group I drive. Everybody else a walk foot. But everybody else who is a friggin' walk foot, them outfit alone is 1,000 US dollars. And they want to go to the party and they want to drink the Moets and they want to drink the this and they want to drink the that. And them broke like church mouse. Broke like church mouse. I say to all of my Jamaicans, remember, when most of us go a foreign for, what is the point? To go at foreign and town idiot and throw a stone behind us? Is that what we go on to foreign for? No. From me a little boy, my uncle tell me, say, yeah, boss, remember where you come from. Bujubantan song play in my ears every single day. Remember where you come from. And I say to this young lady right here, so, remember where you come from. You're in the park right now, but this is an opportunity for you to turn the park into a blasted piece of land in a Jamaica. Where even if you don't want to go back, they go live. You can say you have a piece of land in Jamaica where you can put a container home on. When old age, if you want to travel, if you want to go on vacation, you have your piece of land and you have your own door for go push in a Jamaica land. You love. What a wonderful feeling that would be. If every single Jamaican where they are foreign would have stopped farm fool and pay attention to them born land and have a piece of property in a Jamaica, put a blasted container home on it, And you can go home and go turn your own key. Every single Jamaican, that should be your goal. Once you touch that, they plane there and say you go a foreign, go live. And a whole heap of uno in the yard boss community and we not pay attention and not say, boy, yard boss. I truth you talking, me have to go start save. No. Me can tell you no because me see it. Whole heap of my friend them come to Jamaica from them migrate from Jamaica. Me I talk about the people them come up here with them big old blasted envelope, brown envelope in them hand. Them never go through no border. Envelope them come. And as soon as them reach a them destination, them throw a stone behind them. Them no remember nothing about Jamaica, a foreign thing. Let me stop my ranting because I'm passionate. I just love the country so much. I love the people so much, my people. I love them like cook food, but just hope Jamaicans will actually see how me see my island. Yeah. Let us continue with the Jamaican lady in the tent, somewhere in the United States of America. Leave on the thoughts in the comment section, my people. Did she hit rock bottom? Or is this an opportunity for her to embrace this lifestyle, start showcasing it on YouTube, on Livestream, on TikTok, and make people all over the world gravitate to her story? And eventually she can benefit from it monetarily because YouTube and them place they pay you, the people. Yes? Let us continue to listen to her.
That you don't know another person's story. You don't know a person's story began. You don't know the middle of the story. You don't know the last of the story. So don't judge anybody by saying living within your means because you don't really know if I have been living outside of my means. Because I put a video that I'm living in a tent, and that's one reason why I didn't want to talk about it. But I decided to talk about it because you have other people out there in a worse position than me. Them can't afford the tent.
Living within your means in a foreign country. What does that mean? Huh? What does that mean? If you come a foreigner and you want to live like a foreigner, let's take New York City, for example, because there's a heavy concentration of Jamaicans in New York, right? Living within your means in New York City. A one-bedroom apartment, $2,500 a month. Food, another $600 a month. When you wrap up everything together in a New York City, your monthly expenditure is about 5,000, let's say $4,000 to $5,000 a month. That is just the basic in a New York City, you know. Those people, they are not living within their means. Of course, they are living within their means. Them have to have a car. Some of them, most of them, well, some of them take the train. What is living within your means mean? When I understand, I wonder. You see, on social media, that's why sometimes when people make any stupid comments, me just delete them. Yes? People don't really think, people just type sometimes. You know? And the story of a broke foreigner, that is what they're looking at her as, you know. Broke foreigner, she get the opportunity to go a foreign. And then she gonna end up in a tent where people want her to do. Go thief. Go thief and make them lock her up in a blasted prison. Like the nurse lady. She go in a blasted store. She just buy house. She in a nursing school. And she gone in a the people them store gone thief. And then I beg the officers, then please me, I beg you, don't arrest me. And then she got admit and tell upon herself, say, I know the first time she had do it. She said she did it multiple times before, but this is the first time she is getting caught. Live within your means. I'm sure she lived within her means. The problem is, and she can correct me if I'm wrong, this is how I'm reading her situation. She was married to an American. Something never worked out in the relationship. The man pick up and gone with her pitney and leave her upon her own for suffer. But she said, no, me not go suffer. Me not go sit down and pay all of them your rent here. I'm going to think outside of the box because I need to survive in America. Survive with my mind, my mental health. Me can't afford to go in a madhouse. Father God, please give me a solution. And Father God gave her a solution. A very, very good solution, I believe. A solution that if she play her cards right, I mean, I tell you, if you watch this, if you play your cards right, you can replace the blasted job that you're actually doing. And the income that you'll be earning from social media can change your life forever. You just have to be consistent and be authentic with the people, them, and they will fall in love with you. This is an opportunity of a lifetime that you need to take. Yes. And live within your means. Don't go buy no house. Go buy a piece of land. All right? Here we go. Here we go, but people, please like the stream, but people, please like the stream. I really feel this one to the core, but people. I really feel this one to the core, yes, and I want to support her. Here we go.
Them can't afford the spot and them can't afford the tent. But at least I give God thanks. Me can't afford the spot and me can't afford the tent. Me can't afford to go in the Dollar Tree and buy the local necessities that I need. Because
Mm-hmm.
there was a time in America when I could not afford a pack of pad. Did you know that, Sammy? Sammy,
Mm-hmm.
did you know there was a time in America when me couldn't buy one pack of pad and me have to use bounty and towel? Yes. So let me tell you that. There's also another time in America where I was thrown out in the snow by a family. Me not do them nothing. But because my hard working and them things say, okay, she hard working, so when she make it, she gonna be great. Then put me out in the snow. Them take it out of them house, so that's why they put me out. And
Bad mind family members, them want you work every single dollar where you are make and give them for pay them mortgage in a hurry. Yes. Mm-hmm. A lot of Jamaicans are in that the pickle there. Family members want everything from you. I say to you, fire your family members them and go look for a spot in a one of them the community, go pitch your blasted tent and you will live a stress-free life and you save your money. Yes.
guess what? I have this little tent, me buy it from Amazon, me pay for it from Amazon. When winter come, nobody can throw me out of it in the snow because it's
Yes.
mine.
Yes.
I have lived with people that stole my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
clothes and personal belongings, and send them to Jamaica go give people and say I buy them by it. Did you know that?
Yes.
Sammy, did you also know that I've lived in housing where I live with 28 people, strangers that I don't know from nowhere? And
Mm.
everything you buy, you carry in that house, they steal it, them eat it
Yes.
out. Also,
Mm-hmm.
did you know that there was a time when I could only afford one little Dollar Tree bread and six little bottle of Gatorade, and when I come from work, me have to drink one of the Gatorade and eat one slice of the bread and
You know, would I like to visit her? I would like to visit her. Yes. Her story is very, very powerful. impactful. Yes, this is a survivor right here. So she can weather any storm, and I am so proud of her. I am proud of her. Yard boss is not going to be a blogger boy that is going to tear you down. Nope. Mm-mm. I am proud of you. Keep on pushing on, mommy. Keep on pushing on. Let us play another minute or so, my people. Leave on the thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to come to the comments in a second, my people. I see you now. All right? Let us play a little bit more. The Jamaican living in a tent in the United States of America, my people. Gonna keep on bringing the comments in the comment section. I'm gonna read everything. From the marital home to a tent in the woods. What happened? Did the husband kick her out? What happened in this situation? She seemed quite contented in her tent in the woods. If you look at this picture right here, on the right, you would see her in her home, all dressed up. Yes. For many people looking at this picture right here, they would say, wow, she's in foreign. She's living the American dream. A husband, a child, a home, and a white picket fence. But something changed. Something changed. Where she left from this on the right to this in a tent in the woods with animals and crickets, dangerous snakes, wild animals we can come bite you up in your tent at night time. What happened? What happened? Many people see failure. Yard boss see resourcefulness, the ability to pivot. That is what yard boss see right here, so.
Got my bed and satisfied. Do you know also, Sammy, that there was a time when I was only earning $40 a week for my pay and I had kids to take care of out of that $40 per week? And I live at people place them time there. And out of the $40 per week, per month it was $160 because every month I used to get paid. And I had to give the people them when I live with $60 out of that $160. And a family member them to help on bills. I left with only $100 and I had kids to take care of. Sammy. Sammy, what do you mean me must live within my means? Explain to me. Explain.
She had kids, I guess, in Jamaica to take care of. Hopefully those kids are much older now and can fend for themselves. I thank you so much for joining another live stream of people. I go by the name Yard Boss. Let us get to the comment section. Yes, let us get to the comment section. Rosa Reed said, really, how come she live in a tent? Probably something went wrong in the marriage. She was married to an American. There was a video that I saw, right, where she came home and she saw that the husband pack up him things them. And she said that them never have no problems in the marriage. Maybe she believed she didn't have any problems, but he had problems with her. So he pack up him things them and he moved. So Andrea say, yes, she helps. I don't understand that comments. Let's see. Andrea say, she will come out of this. Yeah, I'm sure she want a home, right? But I would say don't rush and stress out high bills if you can avoid it as long as you can, right? If you're comfortable in the situation that you're in. I know winter is coming up. Make sure say that is going to be the hardest, right? The winter season. Make sure say you can actually survive in the winter, okay, in the tent. And if you're able to do this, just save your money. If you don't have a lot of people to take care of in Jamaica, your kids in Jamaica, save up your money, you know, and don't go move in a place where you got stress out yourself for rent. Yes, and start making content that you can earn a living from. Mhm. So Beverly said, "This lady is down, but certainly not out. She will rise again. She has inner strength and the will to survive. She will get back on her feet. She is a smart lady." Yes, Beverly, I second that one. And he say, "Hello, yard boss. This is sad content. Good day to you, yard boss. Amen, yard boss. Very sad. Yes, yes, yes. Have to be strong." And then Beverly say again, "Living in a tent in the United States could become fashionable. They could have a tent community. You could save a lot of money. See there, a like-minded person in a yard boss community." Mhm. Yes, because affordable living, that is what you'll be creating. Mhm. This is a good business opportunity to create affordable living spaces for people. You're going to need a bathroom facility, though. Definitely going to have that, right? Multiple bathroom facilities on your lot, right? And this can be a business opportunity even in Jamaica. Creating a year-round space where it's like an ecotourism space, okay? Tent city, where it's like extremely cheap for people to come and stay, right? Could be an all-inclusive tent eco tourism space, right? Bathrooms, you could have pools, right? And you can also contract with the government in time of natural disaster, where the government can actually bus people to your facility. But in a tent space, mhm, the tents will have to pitch after the disaster pass. Mhm. Because if a hurricane fiber come and you have your tent, it will blow away. So if you have containers on the facility, right, where you put all of the tent, whenever a hurricane Melissa come, everything else get blown down, you still have the tent. Now you say, "Mr. Government man, me have 1,000 tents right here. So send the people them come and make sure so you have the bathroom them we can actually facilitate the crowd that is coming. If the bathroom them that is on the side can't facilitate everybody, you go out and you go get the what you will say now, the porta potty them. Make sure you contract with a porta potty company, and charge the government accordingly. That is a beautiful business idea, right? And it's a win-win. You're also helping citizens of Jamaica land we love. Yes, people. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So let us see here. Annie say, "Wow." All right. Rosary say, "Miss, go into a shelter and they will help you." Rosa Reed easy said. But shelter only, remember, shelter have time limits, right? And another thing with shelter is this: you don't know the safety of a shelter. This lady probably she want her own space. She have pride. She figure it out. I think she's contented with what she have. hmm She don't want to be a burden upon the system when she don't have to be. Right? And I do understand what you're saying, Rosa Reed. If there's a problem with the marriage, right? Why didn't she go into a shelter and go through the system and make the government provide housing for you and all of them things? Maybe she don't want that. Maybe she's a prideful Jamaican just like myself, yeah. Who want nobody to take no liberty her. She'll figure it out and she's figuring it out, my people. Yes. Big up yourself, Rosa Reed. All right. So Beverly said, "Yeah, boss. Many Jamaicans in foreign countries are living paycheck to paycheck. Yes. It is not a bed of rose. Many Jamaicans found out the hard way. And me, if you tell you, yes, many Jamaicans find out the hard way. Some of them want the quick money too, you know. Some of them want quick money. I don't understand that you have to do one cocoa full basket. Another thing too is this, right? If you come a foreign with your brown envelope in your hand, yes, you migrated come a foreign, and you don't have a skill, dog, you mess up. You need to have a skill. You need to figure out how to drive a truck. You need to figure out how to do plumbing. You need to figure out how to do electric work. You can't go turn a garbage man. You can't go work for MTA. You have to do something. You can't go turn a mailman. You have to do something where skillful. Mm-hmm. If you's a LPN, try become what you would call it now, one of them mid-tier nurse there. Yeah, work your way up to become a RN. Them the thing them a people. You have to, yeah. Because just doing like the medial job not gonna really cut it in half for the people, to tell you the truth. Yes. And then once you're in a you look a plumbing job or you look a electric job, and you go on ping pong, the salary may not be a lot when you just a start, you know. But over a period of time, you become a senior technician, you become a master technician, and then you start rolling indoor. Mm-hmm. And not because you come a foreign with your brown envelope, that means you got throw a stone behind you. No, you can't throw a stone behind you. And I don't believe more and more Jamaicans right now is actually looking at Jamaica. You see the pinnacle and all of them, the place that we have built up. A lot of Jamaicans invested in the first phase, you know. Mhm. A lot of Jamaicans who are doing quite well in Miami, in a Florida, in a New York City, in a Boston. Yes, they are the ones who are buying up them the condo there when them finish building them. A lot of Jamaicans, and not only Jamaicans. You see people like Jamaicans come over a foreign and then breed up and them have second generation pick they were born here. And them a go back and forth to Jamaica and they fall in love with Jamaica. Them the picnic there is also investing in Jamaica. Yes? But what is going to happen in St. Elizabeth is this. They are building St. Elizabeth for the foreigners to come down and buy up. $1 million units, them the units there is going to be so expensive, my people. Jamaicans will live at Jamaica. A lot of Jamaicans will live over abroad, not going to be able to afford them the units there because they're trying to transform St. Elizabeth into something that look like South Beach. And if you look at South Beach, all of them, the condo they on South Beach, starting about 2 million US dollars. Who the hell I go find 2 million US dollars to buy a condo in a St. Elizabeth? All of them the condos there, only foreigners. Yes, only foreigners. All right. So tell her. Okay, I see that already. To go into the shelter. All right. Okay, so you repeat that. All right. So Beverly say, I like your way of thinking, yard boss. This could be a good business proposition for you. Yeah. Yard boss is always thinking of ways, right, to solve our problems. Yes. You could name it Tent City. Tent City. You like they have Tent City in California. Yeah, Tent City in California. Yeah, but anybody who is gonna do a tent city anywhere, just make sure so you have proper you need water, right? And bathrooms and all of them things there. And once you have that lap, you're good to go. You can charge people whatever. Yeah. Good to go, my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. I'll see you guys, my people, maybe tonight at 8 o'clock. All right? Wow, good. Please like the stream as you exit the stream, my people. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel. Bye bye, my people. See you next time.